NBA prize picks for Friday, December 15th. I'm Sniper for DFS Army. Hit that like button. We went 3-2 on the NBA plays yesterday. It's an 8-2 run. And members at DFS Army the Discord members cash this Thursday Night Football play for a half unit. Abdullah and Eckler overs there. Both those coming in relatively late, but we get it done. Let's move to the NBA slate, though. We're going to use the Proptimizer right here for 5 more plays, comparing prize pick line, sportsbook odds, and our projection model. I'm going to scroll through to the plays that I like. Play number 1 is Isaiah Stewart, more than 6.5 rebounds. It's lined compositely at -134, -139 at Caesars, -135 at BetMGM, -130 at DraftKings. You get the idea. Our projection model has him at 7.54 rebounds. That looks good. He's made this in 3 of the last 5 games, 6 of the last 10 games, and still 53% over his last 15. Isaiah Stewart taking on the 76ers. Let's go check out the DVP for rebounds for the power forward position against Philadelphia. If I remember, this was a pretty neutral matchup. Well, actually, it's a good matchup, not a neutral one. Philadelphia allows the 9th most rebounds to the power forward position, which is where Isaiah Stewart plays. And we went through the odds and projections. Let's go back over to Prize Picks. Let's back out a little bit. And this will be play number 1 for today. Isaiah Stewart, more than 6.5 rebounds. Back over to the Proptimizer to look for play number 2. It is Jabari Smith Jr., more than 0.5 steals, just need 1 steal. I like the lines on this one. Caesars -139, BetMGM -135, and PointsBet -130. Projecting him at 0.57 steals, so over that half a steal mark. He's made it 3 of the last 5 games, including each of the last 2 games, including against Memphis, which is the last game as they play a back-to-back. He's made it 5 of the last 10 games and up to 53% for the last 15. So he got good odds, decent form, not the best form, but decent form, and he just did it against Memphis. And our projection is over. Let's check out the DVP power forward for steals against Memphis. So staying at the powered forward position, Memphis does allow the 6th most steals in the league to the power forward position. Looks like a solid matchup to me. Let's head on over. Now let's make our play for Jabari Smith Jr. More than 0.5 steals as play number 2. If you didn't already, hit that like button for me. Appreciate all the support on the videos. Let's go to play number 3, which is Kevin Durant, more than 4.5 assists. Lined up at -130 at DraftKings, -135 at BetMGM, all kind of clustered in that -130 to -135 range. He's made it 3 of the last 5 games, did hook each of the last 2, but he's still over 3 of the last 5 games, 7 of the last 10, 67% for the last 15. Projection model has him just over at 4.56 rebounds as he takes on the Knicks. So again, staying with the power forward position. Let's flip on over and look for rebounds against the Knicks. And it looks like a middle-of-the-road type matchup here. 4, 5. Quick counting. So one thing, yeah, right around 18th, 19th in the league. Middle-of-the-road matchup. We got Kevin Durant. As I mentioned, we're back to the Proptimizer, and of course, it's updated live throughout the day, so he jumped back to the first page here. Here's the play, though. Projection over, odds in our favor, -145 at PointsBet. Not sure how I glossed over that before, so that's really strong odds. I'm going to go Kevin Durant as play number 3. Got 3 power forwards to start the day. Make sure you take advantage of this Prize Picks promo if you haven't already. And I realized I might have said assists before. Or I might have said rebounds, and I'm almost positive I did. So I'm going to backtrack. Let's look up the assist numbers for power forward against the Knicks. Apologies, guys. Went a little too fast there. And the Knicks actually allowed an even better matchup. Knicks allow the 7th most assists to the power forward position. So it happens when you go a little too fast. But I did catch that. So it's the assist line, more than 4.5. All the odds still the same. And now we have the right DVP, which is even a little bit better. Make sure you take advantage of the Kevin Durant promo. If you haven't already, if not on Prizepicks, I got a deposit match link for that down below. So we switch over. Here is the updated play. Kevin Durant more than 4.5 assists. Let's head back over to the Proptimizer. And let's look for plays number 4 and 5. Miles Bridges, more than 22.5 points plus assists. The books all have this line at 23. Yes, there's a little bit of juice to the under, but it's basically a pick 'em at 23. We get to play 22.5 on Prizepicks. He's been over 3 of the last 5 games, over 6 of the last 10. Does dip down for the last 15, but I'm going to stick with this one here, especially in this matchup, and our projection really likes it. It's at 25.13 points plus assists in this matchup. Let's head on over. I'll check the DVP against New Orleans. Points and assists against the small forward position. Finally getting off of the power forward position. Points plus assists, New Orleans. Middle of the road matchup, maybe bottom third. But it's actually still in the middle third. 12. If everything's in the bottom third, I usually tend to ignore it and pass on the play. But looks like we're just out of that. Let's go ahead and let's check on the assists. Trying to see where it is before I start moving. And same thing. It's the middle third of the league here. So not a great DVP matchup, quite honestly, but we still got the odds that I like. Good form in this number being off. And I just like the matchup against New Orleans here. So I'm going to go Miles Bridges more than 22.5 points and assists. Head on over to Prizepicks and we'll make play number 4. Go to the more. We need one more play to round out today's video, and it's D'Anthony Melton more than 11.5 points. Lined anywhere from -125 up to -133 on Caesar, so it's definitely the most mediocre line of the bunch. But he's made it 3 of the last 5 games, he made it 7 in the last 10, and 73% over the last 15. We have him projected at 12.66 points, so the projection is over, form is good, and he's taken on Detroit, which I would imagine would be a positive matchup. Everybody scores against Detroit. Detroit allows not as high as I thought, but still looks like the 10th most points per game to the shooting guard position. Let's flip on over. Let's play D'Anthony Melton. More than 11.5 points. That'll be play number 5. That's what I got. Here's the recap. Hit the like button. Isaiah Stewart, more than 6.5 rebounds. Jabari Smith Jr., more than 0.5 steals. Kevin Durant, more than 4.5 assists. Miles Bridges, more than 22.5 points plus assists. And D'Anthony Melton, more than 11.5 points. Go ahead, lock that in. Whoever you're following should be playing with you. We're showing you slips. You eat the losses. Yes, I lost the 40% from yesterday's 3 and 2 play. We're still coming just off of a 5 for 5 10x. So had a little bit to spare there. Looking to get right back on it today. Drop me a comment with what your favorite play is. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. And here's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.